What's going on, Xanderverse? It's your boy Xander Wayne here, the Dreadlock Nerd here, which will probably most likely be my last Dreadlock Nerd Talk video of 2016. This year is practically almost over. Next week is Christmas, and the following that is New Year's. And depending on whatever news we get between now and the end of the year, I may not have to report on it, but I felt like reporting on this only because of the fact that it's Dragon Ball related. And I have noticed that I haven't done too many Dragon Ball related videos, so I wanted to talk about this. I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know about the next major story arc in Dragon Ball Super. Before I get into that, let me just say that the first two arcs for the Dragon Ball Super I did not watch, as they were basically, you know, rehashes of the Battle of Gods movie and the Resurrection of F movie. So I did not watch those. I actually did not start watching Dragon Ball Super until the arrival of Goku Black and Zamasu. So I didn't even watch the tournament story that they had right before this one. I understand that it's on Crunchyroll right now, but seeing as how it is getting ready to come to Toonami starting next year, which is what I've actually been waiting for. I've been waiting for it to get to Toonami so I can watch it in English. Well, watch the English dub version. I get to catch up on the entire series right here in America. That also coincides with the fact that we're also going to be getting Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters, which basically covers the Buu saga. I don't think it's going to cover the Saiyaman saga. I don't think, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I've only just been watching Kai because it's in fact that's the only thing Dragon Ball Z related that's on American TV. I could do without it. I'm still used to my original Funimation dub Dragon Ball Z. Kai I can roll with to a degree. Some of the voices I don't like the changes, especially young Gohan's voice. I don't like it at all. But it is what it is, of course. And in any case, I will be checking out the final chapters of Dragon Ball Z Kai to see how well they do it. But definitely will be checking out Dragon Ball Super when it comes here to America. But that's not the whole point of this Dreadlock Nerd Talk video. I'm here to talk about the newest story arc getting ready to come starting in February, which is the Universe Survival arc. After we have the small little arc we have going on right now where Hit basically is hired to kill Goku, we're going to move right into the Universe Survival arc, which is where Goku pleads with the Omni Kings. Now, the Omni Kings, and they host a tournament among the multiverses. As you can look at the visual what we have here, this is going to be our universe's team of fighters that are going to be competing in the tournament. We have Majin Buu, who is still one of the strongest fighters in the DBZ, in the Dragon Ball universe. Krillin, who's going to be back in action, participating. We have Android 18, who probably hasn't really fought like that. I am happy that they are actually bringing Android 17 into the mix. With the exclusion of Dragon Ball GT, with the exclusion of that. The last time we saw Android 17 was when he was giving his energy to Goku when he was creating that Spirit Bomb to stop Kid Buu. It is already pretty much known by all of us at this point that he eventually, after the events of the Cell games and he was brought back to life, he basically went on his own. He became a park ranger, as this version of Android 17 was more in touch with nature and being on his own and being his own man. Not like the androids from Trunks' timeline that were sadistic killers. So he becomes a park ranger who's a very... He's basically... Let's put it, he's the very best at what he does, but what he does isn't very nice. As in terms of poachers and stuff. From what I understand, he is married and he has a couple of kids as well, and I think he adopted a kid too. So I'm glad that gave Android 17 I'm glad they gave him a good life. And it's cool that he gets to come back and fight with the good guys in this tournament. Of course, you have Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, who we all know has been training with Piccolo to get himself back into fighting form. I believe probably the events of Goku Black and seeing Trunks, and it was probably like, damn, I've been fucking up lately, so I need to get back on my shit, get back into the swing of things. Of course, we have Master Roshi because it's Master Roshi. You can't deny him his fighting. You can't deny him. Tien Shinhan, who is also coming back into the mix finally, as well as Piccolo. I look forward to the story arc for a couple of reasons. The original Dragon Ball Z, we didn't get too many tournament arcs. You know, we had, you know, there was the Otherworld tournament that Goku fought in, which I guess you might consider filler, kind of, maybe, I don't know. And then, of course, you have the World Martial Arts tournament that they all competed in when Goku was allowed to come back for a day. Then, of course, we got the very end of Dragon Ball Z where there's another tournament, another World Martial Arts tournament. But the thing that made Dragon Ball so great was those tournament stories, those tournament arcs. So I'm glad we've been getting a lot of them in Dragon Ball Super. First with the first tournament that they had, and now with the multiverse tournament. Like I said, this is supposed to start in February, so I can't wait for it. I got Crunchyroll right now, so I will be catching these, you know, once they air. But this brought up an interesting idea to me, because for a while I've been saying that it would be cool if Dragon Ball did some kind of multiversal type storyline or type arc to give us something a little bit different. And it brings to mind a something that I've been reading for the past couple of years. If you guys are real big Dragon Ball Z fans or Dragon Ball fans in general, which I know most of you guys are, you've probably been reading this webcomic called Dragon Ball Multiverse. Again, this is a webcomic that I found a few years ago. It is done by two main guys, Salinger and Gogeta Jr. They're both from England, if I'm not mistaken. I know Gogeta Jr. is from France, but they also have a big wide range of members on their team putting this webcomic together. And basically the idea is that Dragon Ball Multiverse is a sequel comic to Dragon Ball Z. And the comic basically takes place in a very large multiverse tournament. And basically they travel to all these different universes, a team of, you know, deities, if I'm not mistaken. You know, they travel to all these universes and they bring the strongest fighters from that universe to the tournament. The rules are basically, you know, you can fight. I mean, they're pretty standard tournament rules, but if you happen to die, you get to be revived by the Dragon Balls. So, and then you get to go back to your universe. But it's basically to find who's the strongest out of the entire multiverse. And the reason why I like this webcomic so much is because not only just the tournament itself, but even just the side backstories that we get. You know, I don't want to give too much of it away because I want you guys to go check it out. But basically, I mean, I can tell you a lot of the participants, you know, basically, you know, there's our universe, the universe we know of, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, Pan, Goten, Trunks, you know, Krillin, all those guys, Android 18 and all that stuff. There's another universe where the androids actually succeeded in their jobs, so you have Android 17 and 18. There's a universe where Perfect Cell beat Gohan. There's a universe where Majin Buu succeeded in killing everyone on Earth. There's a universe where the Saiyans never evolved to the Saiyans that we see in the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. There's a universe where Vegeta became a Super Saiyan before his battle with Frieza, and he was able to kill him. There's even a universe where the Supreme Kais took care of every threat that was ever going to happen that we know of in the Dragon Ball Z universe. They took care of everything, so there's no immediate danger. There's a universe where every single Namek fused into one being to create the ultimate Namek. Again, those are just some of the characters and universes that exist within the Dragon Ball Multiverse webcomic. There's a whole bunch of others. There's a whole bunch of other stuff, you know, and you know the idea that the multiverse is that anything that can and will exist does exist in another universe. So that's what happens. So the reason why I bring that up is because I'm wondering if maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe Akira Toriyama saw this and probably decided to take cues from there, or maybe this is something he had in mind, you know, for a long time. I'm not quite sure, and we won't find out until our story arc comes out. But I will say that I am very interested to see how this goes. I actually just caught up on the Dragon Ball Multiverse webcomic last night because I hadn't read it in months. It's been a while since I read it, and I just caught up on it last night. And so far, where it's going is really good. I will have the link to the website for the Dragon Ball Multiverse comic in the description box below. So if you want to check it out, please go check it out. If I'm not mistaken, I did reaction videos to, I think, the first 2 or 3 episodes that somebody had put together of the arc. But if you read the actual webcomic, you'll get the whole thing, everything that's up to date right now. And like I said, that not only do they just focus on the tournament, they have some side stories too. I guess what you would call filler episodes of, you know, how a lot of these other universes came to be about. So that's basically where that goes. But as I said, I am highly interested to see where the universe survival arc comes in, how it's going to play out. I am hoping that in the off chance they might have taken some cues from the Dragon Ball Multiverse webcomic. That would be very interesting to see. And I'm very interested to see what characters we're going to get in this story arc. So I can't wait for it. But in any case, that's the next big story arc for Dragon Ball Super. We have the universe survival arc. Of course, you know, Goku's not going to stay dead for long. He will be back. And I just can't wait to see how this thing is going to play out. I'm hoping it's a lengthy arc. And, I mean, I don't know what's going to come after that arc, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. In any case, post your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about Dragon Ball Super's newest arc game to come in February. Stay tuned for more Dreadlock Nerd Talk news as more geek and nerd-related news comes my way for me to share with you. As I said, this will most likely be my last Dreadlock Nerd Talk video for the year. And I will be back next year. And aside from breaking news, Dreadlock Nerd Talk will be every Friday. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to be making Dreadlock Nerd Talk every Friday. So I'll try to cover week's worth of geek and nerd related news in one shot on Friday, with the exception of breaking news. Say if there's a casting choice or somebody passes away, hopefully not, or you know, there's something just extremely excited that comes out. So look out for breaking news segments here and there. I will be posting up a video before the year is over, let you know the changes that are going to be coming to TXI, the YouTube channel. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to be outlining and, you know, basically giving you guys a heads up on what's going to be happening starting next year with the channel. There's going to be some changes, not too drastic changes, but there's going to be some significant differences between TXI this year and TXI for 2017. But in any case, I hope you guys are ready for the next Dragon Ball Super story arc. I know I am, and I will be staying in touch and letting you guys know what I think about it. Dreadlock Nerd out. Peace.